Hi, my name is Cecilia, and we are interviewing Jason Cardiff on how he was being sued by the FTC. So, Jason, are you okay if we ask you a few questions?
Yeah, thank you. And thank you for having me on your interview. I'm looking forward to this and absolutely answering anything you want to talk about. It's all on the table because I'm happy to talk about it.
Sounds good. So, in your words, can you tell us how this all started? Why were you sued by the FTC?
Yeah, so I was sued in 2018 by the Federal Trade Commission. I had a company called Redwood Scientific Technologies. We made little tiny dissolvable mouth strips, if you're like a Listerine mouth strip. And we put very well-known active ingredients in those mouth strips that were very well proven to help people with a lot of different types of challenges, health challenges. The active ingredients we used were especially powerful for people that were addicted to smoking cigarettes and things of that nature. For some reason, and we think it's because big tobacco and big pharma got involved, we were just hitting we had sold 100 million plus of these strips, and we had really helped a lot of people. Everybody who used them, we had a very positive response from people that used them. Very, very positive. Customers loved them. And no one had ever put drugs, over-the-counter drugs, in these little strips before. And they worked really, really well, or at least we thought they worked really well. So the FTC came in and sued us because they said, look, you don't have the right clinical studies done. You don't have the proper disclosures for your automatic renewals for people. And they came in like a bull with a china shop. They got a preliminary injunction against the company. It was really crazy, actually. They froze all of our bank accounts, and they came in. Now, normally when the FTC comes in, they're going after really bad guys, people that are in get-rich-quick schemes and everything else. In this business, I was the largest investor. We didn't take any money out of the company. We were a pharmaceutical company with a really incredible product. I think it's an incredible product for people. And I was also as I said, I was the largest investor in the company. We were putting money into the company, not taking money out of the company. And so they came in and they sued us under this really, really strange law called 13B, which means they can get an injunction, which means they can stop the company. And then they also thought, because the FTC are really kind of a bunch of liars, they also thought that they could force me to give everybody a refund, up to $20 million in refunds of everybody who bought our products and loved them. So that is basically what started it. What started it was having a successful product that people loved and wanting to do the right thing, and having the government come in and just be out of control.
Is it true that you tried to settle the case and offer the FTC money?
It is completely true. At one point in the case, I was so frustrated. I offered the federal government, I think it was $9 million. I offered them $9 million. Now, this was 2 years into us in litigation. I offered them, I think it was $9 million, maybe it was $12 million. And I said, I will give you $9 million to go away, get out of my face, because you guys are out of control. And they actually came back to me and said, no, we want all the money or nothing. We want all the money. We don't want 9 million. We want $20 million from you. That's all we'll take. I said, okay. So clearly you guys are that out of control, because now you're not going to get anything. Because I knew we were tied to a US Supreme Court case called AMG Capital Management. And if that case went our way, which says you're not entitled to any money when you sue people under 13B, Section 13B. So the government attorney, this wild, crazy woman named Elizabeth Sanger, turned down, I think it was $9 million at the time, of cash she could have had to supposedly do good for consumers, whatever that means. And she ended up with nothing. She spent 4 years of government resources suing me. They had at one point, they had 15 or 18 attorneys and investigators and paralegals working on the case, flying around, spending government taxpayer money for what? For a company that helps people stop smoking cigarettes? Now, if they were really serious about doing good, they could have said, hey, let us come into your office. Let's figure out what, if you have some advertising challenges or you're out of compliance on things, let's clearly figure this out. You're not here just trying to rip people off, right? I wasn't even making money out of this company. Yeah. So yes, we offered them a lot of money. They said no, and they got nothing.